Give it up for Mikey, guys. I'm so glad to be here. I've been here like forever, and if I could just figure out how to use this, I'd be a lot fucking happier. Alrighty, okay, fuck it. So I was wondering if you guys could do me a quick favor, if you don't mind. If you guys could shout out on the count of 3 your favorite fucking dirty word, because I'm a dirty girl, and I like dirty words. Can you guys do that for me?
Yeah.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Yes, I love it. Okay, one more time. Okay, if I can get off on this shit, I don't know why. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. Fuck yeah, it's gonna be a good night. Alrighty, how's everybody doing? Good, awesome. Alrighty, I have my handy dandy notebook here. I'm gonna call myself on it right now because if I didn't get through high school without cheating, I'm not gonna do this shit without cheating. So, I recently started doing stand-up comedy again because I found that it impresses people, kind of, I guess. I didn't go to school, I didn't have a bachelor's or anything, so when I run into people that I see, and they're just like, oh, so what have you been doing? I'm like, oh, well, you know, I work at Beauty's Cafe, blah, 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 you know, and they're just like, oh, really? Did you graduate? Did you do anything with your life? And I'm like, oh, well, I'm a stand-up comic, and they're like, oh my god, that is so cool! I could never do that, oh my god, that is so scary. I'm like, I'm not fucking scared of that. I'm a weenie, I'm scared of, like, the dark and shit like that, fucking mosquitoes. Mosquitoes are like fucking syringes with wings. That fucking creeps me out, dude. I don't like that shit. Yeah, that's like all I have. Like all I have to do is be a stand-up comic for the next couple of years before my 10-year reunion. I'll be good, you know. I have that claim to fame, and fucking all the guys that I used to like in high school after high school, which was really cool. It was kind of like getting Halloween candy like the day after Halloween. It's like really satisfying, but you only got it because it's like marked down. I just recently found out that pussy can be used as leverage. Did you guys know that? Yeah. I fucking did not know that. I've been treating my pussy like I'm a dude who won like cooter for the day, and I'm just like so excited to have it. I just want to play with it, and I just want to fucking invite other people over to play with it. Like, I don't really care. Like, no. There'll be applications on my Facebook page. Yeah, definitely. I don't know. I don't feel the need to raise my standards at all. I don't want to have kids, so what the fuck do I really care if a guy has a job or not, you know? Give it up for all the guys who don't have jobs, by the way. Anybody in here? EDD's busy. I know there's more of you. Fucking can't get through to the call line at all. It's fucking busy. You have to press Spanish, I found. If you ask for Spanish and then get transferred and say, oh, I pressed the wrong thing, then you get straight direct. So, anybody with EDD. So, yes. But yeah, I don't want kids. Does anybody have kids? Why? I really like my life the way it is. Like, I have no kids. I have no desire. I'm really just waiting for like a good case of chlamydia to just shut the whole thing down. It's like I don't ever have to worry about condoms again. That'd be so awesome. But yeah, I don't know. I found that I never use it as leverage. I always give in to guys, you know. I'm like a one-woman crusade to end chivalry forever, you know. I fucking do everything to cater to guys. I make sandwiches, I roll blunts, I fucking like I'll massage your feet. I give the best head in 4 counties, okay? Fucking kidding me. I've been with like really smart guys. What did you say?
I'm so turned on.
Oh my god. Oh my god. But yeah, I've been with like different kinds of guys. I've tried to be with like smart guys, which is kind of cool.
Go for it.
Yeah, no. I was trying to impress this guy one time, and he was like all profound, and we're all stoned, and he's having this moment. He's like, I'm just filled with apathy. And I'm like thinking, fuck, what the fuck does apathy mean? I'm like, fucking sympathy, empathy, fuck. And I couldn't remember. I was too fucking stoned. Like, if it's in here, I couldn't access it, you know? And so I get my phone out, and I'm like, as he's talking, I just pretend like I'm fucking Facebooking or something. And I start looking up the word apathy on dictionary.com. And my phone is on full blast. And I didn't know that when you click on a word, it says it out loud for you and starts saying the meaning. So like we're sitting there, and I'm like, yeah, totally apathy. And then all of a sudden my phone goes, apathy. I'm like, fuck! And I slammed it shut, I'm like freaking out. Oh. Yeah, I had to distract him with a blowjob. It was horrible. And then I've been with really fucking stupid guys too. Oh, like I was, again, fucking smoking out. And we're chilling and I'm talking about this, and this time I'm the profound person, you know. And I'm like, you know, I can totally be like that, but I feel like I just be like a cliche, you know. And he's like, hey baby, you gotta stop with them college words. What the fuck does cliche mean? You know, I didn't graduate junior high, let alone know what the fuck you're talking about right now, baby. And I was like, oh, it's time to get up there. It's time to get away from this now. I had this other guy who tried to shower me with insults. Yeah, I guess compliments don't work for him. So as we're fucking, he's like, I know you're self-conscious about maybe because one of your titties is bigger than the other, but I just want you to know, I think that shit's beautiful. How the fuck? So I'm like, oh my god. So he flips me over, and he's like, oh baby, you fuck like you got a big ass even though you don't. I don't, but I accentuate it with the blazer. It's pretty ridiculous. But yeah, even though I'm kind of a slut, I'm not the sluttiest friend that I have. Yeah, I know, right? There's more of us. Does anybody have a slutty friend at all? Anybody? You know that if you're not clapping right now, you're the slutty friend, right? So there should be some more applause here for slutty friends. Thank you, thank you. I had this friend, super duper slutty. She was a cosmetologist, so I used to call her Nice and Easy. She's in Vegas, Sin City, right, babe? Yeah, exactly. Exactly, where she belongs. Anyway, so we go out to the club one night, and she meets this guy, and I'm playing like Wing Girl or whatever, so I take him and his homie. We end up at that dude's apartment, and I'm kind of like sitting outside smoking with the other dude, and she's just in the bag, just fucking going away. Like 2 hours later, she comes out. And yeah, and so like we go home, nothing happens, and then we go out the next night, different club, different guy, different apartment. And I'm sitting there and I'm rolling a blunt with this dude, and all of a sudden I hear all this fucking crash, and I'm like, what the fuck, get the fuck out of my house! And she's like, ah, yeah, my size! And she gets her stuff and she's like half naked and she's running out of the house. And so we finally get out and I'm like, what the fuck happened? And she was like, oh my god, this is so embarrassing, but you know the guy from last night? And I was like, yeah. And she was like, well, when we were fucking, we lost the condom. And I was like, yeah, so? That guy just found it with his mouth. Yeah, exactly. That's how I drop her off and she's like, you can still take me to church in the morning, right? Amen and away. Hail Mary's on your knees, you know? Am I good? Am I still? Alrighty. Let's see what else I have here in the archives. Let's see. How's everybody doing, by the way? Yeah. Cool. Awesome. Oh my god, okay, I have one. I got it now. Oh, no more slutty stories. Well, I could, but Jesus, my mom's here tonight. My mom's here tonight, by the way. Very much in the back. Thank you. She's the glitter cougar. 45, but she'll only ditch you for 20 and under. 18 to 20, right? Yes. She's out the prowl. Glitter cougar. She's all blinged out. I love my mom. But anyway, so, no, I work at Mimi's Cafe, like I said earlier. And they do, yes. And muffins. We're famous for our muffins. I don't know why people are like fucking crap with our muffins. But anyway, so I work with this lady, and her name's Teresa. And she has this like super duper heavy accent. And mind you, I work with like a bunch of Mexican people, so there's lots of Mexican accents. But this lady is like super duper loud. Like I go home with her in my head at night. And she's just like, we have to call like corner and like coming through and like right behind. But like when she does it, it's like, corner, right behind, I'm coming through. I'm just like, oh fuck. So like, I was really sleeping at work one day, and I was trying to explain to my friends what like Mimi's meant. I was like, oh, I want to to go home, I want to go Mimi's. And they're like, what the fuck does that mean? And I'm like, I don't know. Fucking Teresa, tell them what Mimi's means. And she's like, Jess, we work at Mimi's. And I'm like, no, like to go to sleep. And she goes, Jess, I sleep in Mimi's. Thanks, Teresa. We were working one day, and she was singing, and she was like humming to herself, and I couldn't understand what song she was singing, and I got close enough to her, and I heard, you're so babe, I bet you think this song is about you, don't you, don't you? It was fucking hilarious. I was just like, oh my god, I thought you were supposed to lose your accents when you sing songs. Like, I've heard people that like are like British accents, and they could sound like they're fucking urban from New York, like it's ridiculous, but she did not lose her accent at all. It's really bad. But yeah. Well, I'm going to go ahead and get on out now, you guys. Thanks so much. I had a great time.
Erica Rice, show the love.